I feel like the improvement in different areas, and also it's nice to see evidence like ranking and stuff going up, and that's been going up over the years, and this year I've had my best year so far and at career high, so it's good improving. So that's the main thing. You always want to sort of look long term and focus on what you can get better, and obviously throughout I've slowly improved, and it's always been in the right direction, which is nice.
Two-part question. One, how are you feeling? And two, what were the main differences between today and how you played against Andy at Eastbourne a month ago, just in terms of overall game, surface, that kind of thing?
Yeah, I was feeling okay. I mean, that was a decent sort of length match for 3 sets, so obviously I'll be feeling it a little bit, but it's part of tennis, I guess. But yeah, it's no drama, but a good sort of contest. Closest match, and I mean, when you're done, you can always pick stuff. I should have done maybe this better, or would have liked to have done this, but I gave my sort of best with what I had on the day today, and it just didn't work out, and would have been nice to, I guess, hold serve and maybe even control what I can and take it to a tie break, but didn't happen. So yeah, it's the start of you could say the hard court swing or the US swing. So you use what you have today and you sort of try and work on it, improve, and there's still plenty of opportunities and matches hopefully to play in this summer.
How do you feel about the atmosphere here in Washington, the fans and all that?
Yeah, it's good. I mean, it's always very busy. It's not been easy with the weather, and I personally think the match has gone way too late. But they always hang around and do their best to watch, and it's always when there's like 2 Brits playing in America, it's obviously different. And he had support, I had some support today, which is good. So yeah, for sure, it's always been nice. I played here last year as well. 2 matches on the grandstand, and it was really good atmosphere there with Chung and Dimitrov. So I like playing in Cincinnati. That's why I come back each year.
Washington. You grew up in Andy's shadow pretty much when you're coming up through British tennis. How different does it feel being the number 4 seed at a tournament, having him be unseeded? Is that just, are you used to that dynamic now where both of your careers are out, or is it still a bit strange?
Well, it's nice to be sort of, the reason I'm seized, sort of to the first question, it shows that I'm improving and my rankings going the right direction. In order, like, the question in terms of I'm seeing and Andy's not, is just basically because he's been injured. So those are the facts really, but that's it really. I mean, it shows I'm improving in the right direction. I mean, seedings don't always, it doesn't guarantee you anything. It's just the draw. But it's probably since Australia, it's been sort of a little bit different in terms of expectations or what you want to do yourself, and also lots more attention and sort of expectations from other people. So I think since Australia that's been different, and that's sort of the feeling you have now. But I'm obviously just doing the best I can.
Hi Kyle, what are your goals for the rest of this season, and do you also feel any pressure being the top ranked British player currently?
I feel like I'm at Wimbledon. No, I mean, there's no pressure whatsoever. Like, in terms of if you look at it, what happens, like if I lose a tennis match, or I mean, like nothing, no one's died or anything, nothing happens. It's just tennis match, I get on with it and play, and it's a good thing being improving, and in you could say in the top rankings in the world. It's a great honour and a good thing, and it shows you're going in the right direction. And I mean, that's just the way it is. I mean, I've always said for a long time that I'm improving, but Andy also got injured, so it was sort of just part and parcel of overtaking him. That was the way it went. But yeah, it's a great position to be in. It would be silly to win and have good results and then see that as a negative. So.
In what ways did Andy's play seem different, if it did today compared to when you played him in June?
No, it wasn't too much different. I found. I mean, he would have obviously told you if he feels different. But in terms of like the play and the ball speed, it sort of felt very similar. So yeah, I mean, today I just felt I wasn't quite where I wanted to be and stuff. So I'd have liked to, like I said, it's always easier when you're done to pick apart your game. But yeah, I just need to keep improving, keep getting my fitness up. So yeah, once I keep sort of feel like I'm getting better and better at that, then hopefully I'll improve. But I mean, you always got to do the best you can with what you have on the day, and that's the same with Andy. Obviously, having a year out, he's got to do the best with what he has, and he's. I think all the matches he's played so far, he's obviously done the best he can with what he has after his injury.
Did his movement seem any better, or speed today?
Tough to say, really. I don't know. I mean, different court surface as well, different ball speed. So, but I don't know what it looks like. But Andy's always been a good mover, and it's also anticipation as well that he does very well.
How's your match preparation different going into a match against Andy Murray, who you know well, who's a fellow Brit, as opposed to your match preparation as compared to other opponents?
It's not too different. I mean, maybe mentally is if you're looking at something, it could be mentally that you're playing sort of a friend and someone better than the other players. So there's just more respect, and also for me, especially Andy, is obviously someone that when I was a kid, I was watching him play professionally, so I've always sort of looked up to him. So when you go and play him and you want to beat him, it's obviously a little bit different. So you just sort of get used to that. And it's the fourth time we played, so you sort of have a feeling what it's going to feel like now. But yeah, my preparation wasn't so much about who I was playing. I mean, it was more just where I was at on the court. So yeah, I mean, I knew it was going to be tough. I had tonsillitis for 2 weeks after Wimbledon, so I didn't pick up a racket for 2 weeks. So the challenge for me was where I was going to be there, and trying to put like a level on court and give myself a good chance, basically.
This is your first match with the serve clock.
Sorry?
This was your first match with the serve clock.
With the serve
what
clock,
were your
yeah.
thoughts on it? Did it affect you at all during the match, or notice it? Or
Yeah, I was aware of it as well. In the first game of Sergio, actually, it was the shot clocks is fine. I think the positioning of it can be different, just because it's right behind the player, and you just see when you look at the player, it's just flicking all the time. But that's very easily done. But I think the shot clock is a good addition. It's very much black and white. It's fact. We're dealing in facts. So if someone goes over, it's right there.
Obviously, like playing at home, there's a lot more attention at home, especially with your ranking going up, a lot of extra interviews, a lot extra. Is it nice to sort of get away from that and then now come over here? I know you lost today, but just in terms of being able to focus and sort of fly under the radar a little bit more than what it was like the past month or so at home?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, in the summer it was the most I've experienced in my career, so that was like a new learning thing for me. And yeah, I mean, coming up here, there's less, and after, like I said, after Wimbledon, I got quite ill, so I wanted to just get away, and I went to Bahamas and for a few weeks and tried to obviously train and get my fitness up, but also just get away from it all, and mentally as well, you just need to unwind and refresh. But yeah, it was the most intense I've had. Thanks.